Hey guys, welcome back to Homebrew Wednesday. This is number 8 for me. Before we get started, I'd just like to put the question out there. Is anybody else tired of the summer heat already? I saw on the news this morning that we are just coming out of our first major heat wave of the summer. Um, but even still, it's 94 degrees and humid outside. I don't know if I like that. Traditionally, I don't like the heat to begin with. I mean, 2 days ago it was 104 degrees. The day before that it was 104 degrees. The day before that I think it was 102 degrees. And I mean, excuse me. I got a lot of hobbies. It's like summertime hobbies, fishing and target shooting and whatnot. Things that you kind of have to do outside. I've got a very nice boat. Unfortunately, a boat I haven't seen in a while. And I really just want the heat wave or the extreme heat to break. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with 80 degrees, but for some reason I don't see me getting that. But anyway, all right, let's talk about what I'm drinking right here. This is a simple hard apple cider, although, well, I don't know. Would it be called a hard apple cider? You see, I made it with wine yeast instead of ale yeast. But it's only 6% alcohol, so I mean, is it a wine? Is it a hard cider? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Anyway, the way I made this was real simple. I went to my local grocery store. I picked up a gallon of the cheap store brand. Made sure the ingredients only said apple juice from concentrate and water. You don't want any preservatives like vitamin C. You could probably get away with, but potassium sorbate, it's definitely not going to do anything for you. But anyway, I brought it home. I took a hydrometer reading, and the hydrometer told me the potential alcohol content of the sugar that's already in the apple juice is 5%. And I mean that's about typical. It depends. It'll be higher or lower, depending on which brand of apple juice you actually get. What I did was I dumped in 2 cups of dextrose or corn sugar just to bump the alcohol up a little bit, and I got it at 6.2% potential. Tossed in just a quarter teaspoon of Lavelin's EC 1118 champagne yeast. Set it aside. It fermented out in only 5 days. I added some potassium metabisulfite to sterilize it, a little potassium sorbate to stabilize it. I very, very carefully racked it into another container, and I don't know if you can see that, but that is absolutely crystal clear, guys. And it's very cold, perfect on a day just like this. Couple of things that I've got going on this week. My Elderberry wine is still sitting in the secondary fermenter. It's been 42 days. I've decided to let it sit for 50 days, help the clearing process. Simply because a good portion of that is going to be Christmas present this year to colleagues and co-workers, and I want to present them with something that is absolutely crystal clear. That, like, if they didn't see the label and my name on the label, they'd swear I bought it from a store. But anyway, what I have going on downstairs, I have an extract beer. I'm not really sure what kind it is or what it's going to turn out to be. I usually do hopped extract kits or all grains. It's kind of like easy as you can, or hard and complicated. Usually not too much middle ground for me. But since I have all these hops laying around from YakimaValleyHops.com, I decided just to do a pure extract with a 60-minute boil. So what I did was I took a 3.3 pound can of amber liquid malt extract and a 3-pound bag of light dry malt extract. And in order to speed things up, I did like a partial volume boil. Instead of putting the extract all together in 5 gallons of water and boiling that, what I did was I just took the light dry malt extract, dissolved it in 2.5 gallons of water. I set that on the boil. I used 1 ounce of Fuggle hops at 60 minutes for bittering. I used another ounce of Fuggle hops at 30 minutes, just to add a little more bitter to it, because Fuggles they're not high alpha acid, so if you're going to use them for bittering, you kind of have to, double that up. I used a ½ ounce at 10 minutes for flavor, and I threw 1 ounce into the fermenting bucket to dry hop, just for good measure. I did that 4 days ago. It's still going strong. I like to, let my beers ferment for 14-15 days before I start taking gravity readings. Just try to make sure the fermentation is complete first of all, and just so I'm not kegging cloudy beers. Well, that's it. That's all I got going on for you guys this week. Okay. If I have time, I'll do a video showing you guys how easy it is to make this. And yeah, I know, there's a lot of you guys out there who know how to make hard apple cider. Please forgive me, that video would be for the guys who don't know. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time this week, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Thumbs up if you like them. Leave comments if you want. If you think I'm a total asshole, thumbs down. And make sure you write that in the comments. Alright. Guys, as always, I hope your week so far has been good. I hope the rest of your week is even better. Cheers, 17. Take care.